So this is your message if you currently feel like you are going through some sort of training from spirit, from the universe, from God, from the ancestors, whatever you want to call it. This is your message. You could be feeling like you are learning more about endurance, more about patience, more about acceptance and letting go, and especially acceptance and endurance. You could feel like you are in that position where you are learning more of that. I've been seeing that actually it was a message that I got that said this experience that you are having right now is it's preparing you for a wealthy, untouchable version. Whatever is happening right now in your reality, it is preparing you for a version that you have always wanted to be. You could be someone that has raised your vibration, that you are no longer asking, you are no longer going on your knees to ask God or the universe, but you are embodying that you want. Because I want to remind you that God, the universe, spirit doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you are. So you could be someone who has mastered that art of manifestation, and so you are in embodiment of that you want. But then there is some training that you need to go through. Like when you want to be a soldier, you have to go through certain training. You can't just get out of college and be a soldier and join the army. You have to go through some sort of training. You have to go away from family. You have to go through all these hard things so that you can be hardened. That is what I am seeing in your reality. Whatever you are going through right now that might seem hard, confusing, things are slow, money is not coming in, every experience that is not so pleasing, it is preparing you for this untouchable version of you that you are about to embody. And when I say untouchable, I'm feeling like this version that you are going to embody, you are really going to be a no nonsense person, because you are going to be in a position where you are not easily reachable. People will have to pay to reach to you. People have to pay to just have a call with you. Like, it's gonna be different. I don't know what you are manifesting in your reality, but I'm big up on an energy of wealth, like a lot of wealth and abundance. You are going into that phase that you have embodied already. I'm talking to someone who has worked on their root chakra and they know that I am. Like, you feel like you are already wealthy. I am wealthy and I am wealth itself. I'm seeing that you are going to be very, 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 very wealthy. And when I say wealthy, spirit is showing me the word wisdom. I'm not talking about only money in terms of what is it called, cash, finance, whatever that is. I'm talking about wisdom. You are going to be someone that embodies a lot of wisdom, and that is the best wealth there is. If you look into the Bible, what made Solomon wealthy was his wisdom and discernment. So that is what I'm seeing for you. You are going to be in a situation or in a phase where your discernment is upright. Like, you are going to be able to use your discernment. Your intuition is going to be on point. But what is more important is that whatever you are going through right now, Spirit is saying it is preparing you for this version that you have already embodied within, with faith. You already know what you want to be. And this is what you are holding on to. This is where you dream to be. This is what you are meditating about. This is what you see when you close your eyes. So Spirit is like, it is already there. It is already done. But before you have it into the physical reality, before you touch it physically, I want to prepare you so that when you reach in that version, you are going to be able to stand, so that you don't lose what you have worked hard to get, so that you don't get back into these habits that made you lose everything before. so that you don't lose your mind. Right now, you might feel like you are losing your mind, but where you are headed, it's not going to feel like that. So that is why I always remind you to ground, because honestly, what you embody, who you are, it is not for the weak. I always tell you that it is not for the weak. There are so many people who prefer to take the short route, the people who prefer to take the shortcuts, like people who prefer to just what is it called, steal, take away from other people without even thinking twice. But then for you, you always take the long road, and then here you are. So spirit is like, you have always taken the long route, and I've always been seeing you being patient and all this, but now the difference is you have embodied this. Like you have put it in your heart that it is already there. I feel like I'm talking to someone who has really done their shadow work, someone who has really been meditating and really working on their chakras, someone who has been standing in a lot of faith, someone that trusts the process. Yes, you are doing right. So just know that right now you are being prepared for a wealthy, untouchable version. And when you reach there, please come back to this video and comment and tell me, yes, you told me. Yes, you told me. Yes, you told me. Because I'm only here to remind you of what you already know. I'm only a voice. That voice in your head, that voice in your heart, I'm only that voice that comes out here to remind you of what you already know. So be patient. Be patient. It's all going to be all right. Don't be like, why is this happening to me? Why do bad things happen to good people? No. Don't curse. Don't overthink. Don't say, I don't know, things you might regret later, because it's more like you are going through training, and then there is going to be tests in that phase. So make sure you don't fail these tests, because you've come a long way. You've gone through hardest situations. These too shall pass. But the difference is that this is preparing you for the best version that you always waited for, the version that your ancestors waited for, the version that your lineage has waited for. So leave a comment, maybe say, I am embodying a wealthy, untouchable version. I am embodying a wealthy, untouchable version, because you are, baby. And you are almost there. So whatever these challenges are, this is what happens when you are almost at the front line, at what do they call when someone is running and they are about to get to the finishing line. Yes, you are about to reach the finishing line. So that is why you feel like you are tired, but don't get tired. Don't get tired of working on yourself. Don't get tired of connecting with self, with the ancestors, with spirit. Don't get tired of talking to God, whatever God is to you. Don't get tired of loving yourself and forgiving yourself and forgiving others, because maybe you are almost there. Okay? All right, I love you, and I'm sending so much love to you. May the Most High Mother and Father give you strength to go through this, because I see there is a lot of light at the end of the tunnel. I love you. Take good care.